Let's just talk about something very serious, which we don't really take into account, that is mental illness and mental health. But in a lighter way, so that most of us can relate to the situations I'll be talking about. I know you all are strong, but let's just have an honest observation about our own selves today. We all might have been through a situation where we felt as if everything is falling apart and we can do nothing about it. That is the point we look for an escape, which could be in any way. Some prefer to sleep for most part of the day in order to forget about the reality. Some keep quiet, not feeling comfortable to talk about it, while others prefer sleeping forever, which appears to them far easier than whatever they are going through. At that point of our lives, we happen to be so numb that we accept the myth that nothing around us can make us feel good about our existence, because we have been taught several ways to celebrate our victory and sit back and mourn if a failure passes by. You know what the saddest part is? That when we were growing up, trying to know about the world and the people around us, nobody actually guided us that we being humans can have tough times and that every problem has a solution to it. Nobody taught us to love ourselves the way we are and that our life matters more than anything else. Our parents and teachers, being our ultimate mentors, never talked about what actually mental health is and how important it is to overcome our fears and insecurities. And that's maybe because they considered it to be something that is faced by elders or mature ones only, who are capable enough to handle the misery and has nothing to do with the youngsters. Just think of a situation where you are unable to control your thoughts, and for a therapy purpose, you just want to have a visit to a psychiatrist, which can be a great option, but you'll be afraid of the fact that if you happen to visit a psychiatrist, people will call you psycho. Now, isn't this situation making you feel that our lives are so much captivated by what people have to say about it, as we are nothing more than a person who is trying hard to please others, rather than thinking about what he himself actually wants from his life? If you as an individual are capable of controlling your adverse reactions, behaviors, or responses without being provoked by whatever people have to say about it, then I must say that you are mentally strong enough to tackle anything that comes your way courageously, no matter how hard it may get. On the other hand, just don't be harsh with your own self if you cannot handle your aggression, your mood swings, your priorities, or any other thing in your life, because that's perfectly alright as far as you intend to get better at it by adopting those changes which you know can impact your life in a positive way. As we being humans are not perfect, rather we are here to learn new things that are not only good for us but also for the people around us, so that we can adapt them in order to survive. Now, if you happen to compare your lives with someone apparently having a life that you always wish for, then I must say that you need to stop right away. You know, the best you can do here is to learn from that person as to what were the things that got him there, and try to appreciate the struggle that they have been through instead of thinking about that person's life 24/7, rather than working hard to get yourself up there. That is when inferiority complexes start getting onto your nerves, leading you towards dissatisfaction, complaining in front of every other person about how miserable your life is and stuff like that. And the topic of concern here is that this attitude of yours can never let you grow mentally or professionally in any way. We all might have heard people saying that we should think before we speak. It is because we know that our words have an impact on others' lives, so why not have a positive impact of our words and existence on others? Maybe we can have a peace of mind seeing someone else growing mentally because of our few effortless words. As I believe, if I am someone who happened to came out of the dark times of my life, then I can definitely help others get out of it safe and sound as well. Then what do we wait for? The time to come when we can say nothing more than rest in peace? Sometimes it happens to most of us that people say something not in means of hurting us, but due to the adverse state of mind we might be in at that particular moment, assume them to be against us, and therefore we happen to develop feelings of hatred and ignorance for them. Now, let me tell you, if you are someone wanting to be mentally strong, then you gotta be a good, rather a thoughtful listener who urges oneself to get positivity out of every small thing, even if there isn't any, just to be sure the fact that your peace of mind and soul is not disturbed by anyone else's thoughts, perceptions, and assumptions whatsoever. Our job for now is to be more sympathetic towards people around us. Let's just give everyone the wisdom to speak it all out before it's too late. At least stop being judgmental, as you have no idea what a person is going through despite having a smiling face and a prosperous life apparently. Also, keep a check on your family members, friends, and colleagues so that you get to know when any one of them needs you. Stay safe, stay connected, and spread happiness and positivity. May our Lord heal every one of us.